All right. Hey, Rob Smith here. All right. I've got problems here. Hold on. Let me see what I can do about this. Seconds. Get away from it for just a moment. Wait. So it's here. Let me just stop real quick. Sorry. Had a little issue to fix. Okay. Just waiting for this to connect. Okay. Connect. Goes and goes. Sorry, I had a little thing. All right. I've got pens. I've got paper. And that's not what I want to happen here. All right. Some that's funny. Hold on a second. Okay. Bing, bing, bing. Second here. Today is June 18th, 2025. I was going to start early and I had something come up at the last second here I had to deal with. I can't believe how these things tend to happen while I'm trying to do these lives, but that's how it happens. Do these lives. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's see here now. Now what to do? Well, no, just start drawing, see what happens. I'll move that away. There we go. Ameratium. All right. What does that mean, by the way? Greetings indeed. Greetings on your cereal. What is an Ameratian? I don't know. I don't know. Surprise in Latin. I don't think is that right? Copy, paste. What you write? Well, admiration, veneration, regard, marvel, wonder, surprise, astonishment. All right. Element of surprise. All right. Well, it's something that surprise is something we tend not to here in the West, don't seem to be as one to embrace easily. Everything has its place and must be in its place. And if not, the individual tries all they can to put there. I wish there was more interest in wanting to be being surprised, but it's that's what folks like. And I'm certainly that way. I guess I just had a number of surprises pop on me here in the last few days, last few weeks, actually. Not overly tickled about them. I like more mental surprises. Those are fun. Well, you put place one there. I've actually just been napping a bit. I've just a lot going on today. Hoping to maybe get some things settled tomorrow, possibly. But my Latin is not the best at all. I mean, it's French German is not English. Just trying to make sure, trying to get back to doing lives again. Because it tends to make me draw. Otherwise, for example, I drew the first live in a week ago Sunday and drawn the whole time. I just don't draw unless there's purpose or reason to. Thinking of Latin has me think of the volumes of the great books, 47 or 54 volumes set, done by Robert Hutchins and Mortimer Adler, who's full of Latin and a very quite like the set. Generally unknown these days, sadly. Well known in the 40s and 50s. Well, I have things I can share too. Oh, sorry, something came just as I was going to get started. I was going to actually start everything around 6:50, and something came up, and I couldn't. A surprise, quelle surprise. You'll talk about the great books. Yeah, I have one. I have a volume of great books here somewhere. Not handy. Tomorrow I'll probably be I have a couple drives I gotta make, try to be more with it. I won't be doing lives Saturday. I think I'll do on Sunday. I'm trying to get back to these again. I just made a kind of a promise I would. Well, here, let's go ahead and make one of these here. Conversations. Well, I don't know about that. I can be. I'm a little tired, and I've got a lot going on. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, I would look for those. You can go to some websites, and if you have a library card, you can actually check out volumes of the great books. They're hard to find in existence anymore, but we really should be reading those great books and knowing what's in them. Something I'll share. I can't do that right now. I'll share. It's right. It's not far from me, but I don't want to take that much time away from here. I'll have it ready. Oh, what I was going to share here, I had prepared. I prepared it before I lay down. I shouldn't have taken a nap because when I woke up, I didn't know I was going to fumble into a mess. What did I do with it? Okay, I've got a bag. Found these Dum Dums, Shirley Temple flavored. Shirley Temple flavor. Now I even forget where I found them. Anyway, they just look like regular Dum Dums. And I tried one just for as I was about actually, I put it down. And it tastes a bit like a Shirley Temple for those who know Shirley Temples. I think I had my first Shirley Temple in probably 1972 or 71 or 70. No, probably 1969, actually. We're living in Coral Gables and we're going to a country club, and I was all 5, 6 years old. I know it was involving my grandparents, so it must have been Coral Gables. So here is because of an emirate note, that fella there. Usually had one of the great books, a couple of them at least handy. I've got some other such that irritates me. I can't get my hands on that quick. Thank anyone who's here. Get a chance to do a thumbs up. I appreciate it. try to get back to doing these, which is tough because I'm about to be in the midst of a move here in the next few weeks. Again, more than irritating, disruptive. So I hope to be back tomorrow at 7. Got a 2 o'clock appointment about an hour away, so I should be able to do that. Mm. Let's do this just for fun. Not the best way to handle a book, but the sense that someone's working on something. It was interesting about the great books are there are various thicknesses. They're thin, thick. They're all the same heights and weight and are all the same dimensions. And tonight there's I encourage anyone listening who wants to always feel free if you see me put a post that I'm going to do a live to post something that's going on around them or something they see or any objects, any ideas. For example, this was not all planned. I'm just making this up as I go. And that's how I like to work. Improv, improv. Maybe I should leave that as it is. Can you see this? I don't even know if I've got this. Yeah, okay, maybe so. 724. Maria Henry, hello. And anyone wants to click the thumbs up, I appreciate it. The other person, Amaration Eam, came in and that got talking about Latin, got talking about the great book series, which is full of Latin, which is generally unknown today. It was a 47 or 54 volume set of the great books that we all should be reading or have read. See, today people read very little at all. And that's where imagination stems from, is knowledge. That's really sketchy for me. Oh, that's okay. Yes. I could go on. What are you all up to? Anything happening today with you all? I think this is reading right. See, weird. Just before I was starting, my thumbs start itching right in there, and I don't know why. I wish it would quit. It's really irritating. Trying to think. You're sitting on a swing, like at a playground, and drawing. And by the way, if you don't know, if you haven't been here before, doing this for 47 years professionally. So that's where this ability comes from. A lot of work over a lot of time. I think it was going to maybe color the one I did yesterday, which is this. Oh, I noticed I need to do something here. It doesn't make sense. And that is, I might color this just for fun. A scene that you'd find in our state of Florida. The wonderful oranges. They're still there. So I might add color here down the road. These live things. I've actually got a lot of work to do, and I should be doing that. 653 years to draw. Well, that's in my world is yesterday. That's the interesting thing about the great books. The great book series is centuries of written word, centuries, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. It's amazing how, frankly, how little has been written recently. People don't realize that. They think somehow advanced. We're definitely going way. We're definitely way going backwards in thinking ability, cognitive reasoning, so on and so forth. We're a pale, a shallow. What did I do here? I got these leaves all messed up. That works a little better, I think. So I may add color because I did this one yesterday. Forget exactly how this all came up, but these will look more like orange if I put orange on there. Yes, yes, yes. We have a play structure backyard. Now that wouldn't be prison, would it? Prisons have play structures in their backyards. Nothing wrong with that. And we all have to spend some time alone in solitude, solitary confinement at one time or the other. We are 618. That's today, right? I want to make sure I somehow get the great books in here. I have been well trained, though a lot of this is really just a lot of work, a lot of drawings. Not 653 years. Oh, Try to draw something else. If so, what? So you're on a swing. Someone want to type an animal, any animal, or whatever. I tend not to draw a lot of humans. You know what stinkers they are. Oh, hold on. Actually, I wanted that. Let me just see what. Let me see what's on my Facebook page and see if someone posted something with an animal. Hmm. Hmm. Try to see what's on my page. Let's see. Yeah, Joanne's got something on a rock. Annabelle's got Monday's a busy day. Golly, tired. Let's see. Oh, I'll try to see if there's another animal or something. I'm having trouble getting. Oh, let me first get rid of that. Oh, did I post it all? Yes. I don't need that. I didn't. It's funny. Here's a puppy. Well, if Melissa Busby was here, she'd be happy about that. All right. Who was it who had the puppy on? I just saw anyway. That puppy. Who is that? Peggy Morrow, relatively new friend of mine. Yeah, I'll do this differently. Watch my time. I don't want to go. I don't want to go past 8. That's my thing. Try to keep this to an hour. See if I can pull this off. Okay. Well, I kind of botched this. I wasn't thinking enough. I didn't plan. I don't usually make those mistakes, but I am right now. There's another way around this. Is what if these two are like that? Suddenly that works. Okay. Sinus, they're having problems. I've started doing some getting back to something I have available here, which is sped up drawings of me doing this, where suddenly it just takes what's taking these two drawings I've done in 45 minutes or so. I do it, they just get sped up in a couple minutes. And you see the drawing appear. Some are longer than others. Apparently, I haven't done any of those this year. I had no idea until yesterday. So I'm trying to get back to those. And again, the arm's too long. I get that fixed. Gotta stop doing that. And always the trick here to make somebody look like they're swinging very, very high in the air is to put a tree or a bush, even a bird. Back when I did caricature, this was a very way to draw this. gives the illusion that the dog is far higher than would be thought. Actually, there's another way of doing that. I didn't start that way, but still it gives some impression of height. That's a simple bird I dashed out there. But I've done a very poor job doing so many lives as I usually do each year. I've done very few this year, and I've done very quick drawings that are not as involved and so on and so forth, including this one. This is rather simple. This and that. I'll scan these in and post them. Um, it's in the with the I don't know what they call them. They call it not. It's like the Facebooky thing they have here. Not Facebook, but you do posts. Golly, that really needs a bigger brush there. And I'm going to do a live tomorrow, and I think my here's my calendar. I think no, tomorrow should work. Saturday, I won't be doing. I don't think I'll be doing. Sunday, I could do a live. 21st. Certainly not Monday. We'll see about next week. Today. Oh, I should have something about. So stupid. I should have something about World Fishing Day or Go Fishing Day. Oh well, can't think of it all. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the plug. Thank you all. Thank you, Amaratium and Maria Henry, Mary Henry, Mary. Um, so I'll be should be back tomorrow evening about 7 o'clock. And when if you see the post I make, I'm gonna go live. Post something underneath it, whatever you may be doing, or something you like, you don't like, you think, whatever's on your mind. And I make just go like I did here. Go from that and just start drawing things like I did here with the great books and a raccoon. All right. Thank you all for being here. Get a chance to do a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Want to try to get these going again. We'll see. Take care. Robert Smith calling. Bye.